was so kind, amen, and we thank him for his mercies and everything he's bestowed upon us, amen, because he's a God that can and a God that will. Amen. God bless you. Amen. So we just thank God, amen, for your here being, and he's so good to us, and I just bless him for all that he's done. Amen. How we wound up over here at Lewis Chapel South. Sometimes we don't understand how God works, but all things work together for the good for them that are called of the Lord. Amen. And for his purpose. Amen. So we thank God for just being here. Amen. At Lewis Chapel South. Amen. Thank God for your being here. You're not here by chance on today. You're here, amen, to receive the word that God has, amen, ordained for this hour. And we're just glad about it. Amen. So glad to see, amen, so many from Lewis Chapel, Maine, and also glad to see Sister Jones and her family. Always good to see her mother from, amen, Wilmington, amen, and it's just Winnebago. I'm sorry. That's a little town somewhere near Wilmington, amen. Amen. So we thank God, amen, for it. Amen, just being here. Amen. Let me read a scripture and then we're getting to the word. That same chapter text of St. Mark, the 2nd chapter. And I wanted to read verse 4. Well, let me back up. Verse 2 through 4. And it said, straightway many were gathered together, insomuch there was no room to receive them. No, not so much as about the door. And he preached the word unto them. And they came unto him, bringing one sick of the palsy, which was born of 4. And when they could not come in nigh unto him for the press, they uncovered the roof where he was, and when they had broken it up, let down the bed wherein the sick of the palsy lay. Amen? Amen. You may be seated. I want to preach a little while from the subject, I must tell Jesus. Amen. I must tell Jesus. Amen. Anybody ever been in a situation where you want to tell Jesus? Amen. Well, not that you want to tell him, you must tell him. Amen. Because it seems like everybody else you've been talking to have either given you bad advice or either put your business in the street. Mm-hmm. Can I get a witness? Amen. One thing I found out about Jesus, if you tell him, he's going to tell somebody else. Yes. He's going to tell his Father, which is in heaven. Yes. Right. And then all these other folk that can't help your situation, he's not going to put your business out in the street. Anybody ever had your business in the street? Amen. When you confided in somebody, and I'm always leery of being the only one to know something when somebody comes to me with specific instructions. Now look, I'm telling you this, but don't tell nobody else. When someone comes to me with that, I figure it's already public knowledge anyway. Can I get a witness? They've already told, amen, everybody else and their mama and their daddy.